Good morning, everybody. We're going to start with our toe lift, so lift and lift. Today, we have 3 segments. We're going to do 6 exercises in each for 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest, 1 round. Good, heels up, right, left. But in between our 3 segments, we're going to do a couple of core exercises. Good, 4, 3. We're going to march, so we're going to lift and lift. No kitty. Ew. Sorry, she keeps using my mixer for a pillow. Good, hamstring curls, and there's one slider, and she keeps laying against the slider, and it controls a little bit of the volume. Good, 4, 3. Bring the knees back up. We're going to take our shoulder towards our opposite knee. She has my entire desk to lay on, and she has to sleep on my equipment. 4, 3, hamstring curls. Reach, reach. Good, 4, 3, 2. All right, slow deadlift right in the center, feet hip width apart, hinge it forwards, stand up nice and tall. So hinge and stand. Hinge. Good, down, 2, up, 2, good. 4 more. Hinge it forward, standing tall. Hinge and lift. Baby girl, come here. Good, keep it here. Sorry. It's okay to do some extra deadlifts today, right? Good, 2 more. Last one. All right, we're gonna squat. So take it down, bring it back up. So down, 2, up, 2, down, and lift. Good, 4 more. Slow squat. Chest is lifted. Hips go down towards the floor. So I want to be able to read the logo on your shirt while you're doing a squat, or at least the top part. Good, all the way up. Arm circles. Take it up and back. Bring it around to the front. Now, if you're not ready for big circles, you just kind of start with a little shoulder roll. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. All right, forward step. We're going to take it forward and we're going to pull it back. So little lunges. If you need to step backwards, that's okay too. But I want you to try to do the step forward. Nice, good squeeze. Let's add that open book. So take it forward. Open, close, together, switch it over to the other side. Good, forward, open, close, together. Good, 4 more. Now if you need to stay more upright, that's okay too. I want you to think about stabilizing the lower body while we open at the top. 1 more. Side lunge, step it out, hold it in place. Nice, good, side to side. 4, 3, 2, in the center, cat-cow. Hands on the thighs, inhale, exhale. So I do about a 2 and a 2. You find the tempo that's comfortable for you. Good, last one. Let's roll it all the way up. We're gonna walk it out to a nice, good plank. You can have your hands on a chair. You can just step it back into that plank and hold it. We do have some planks today. Let's take it up. Down dog, back to plank. Down dog, back to plank. 1 more. Good, let's take it all the way back up to standing. Bring it back into the center. We're gonna do our heel stomps. So right here, stomp and stomp. If you want to do a full jump, that's an option too. Good, 8. Good, 4, 3, march it out, shake it out, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Grab a quick drink of water. Kitty, I swear. All right, so 6 exercises in the circuit, and then we're gonna do quick 2 minutes of cardio. So our first exercise is gonna be a deadlift with a row only on one side. Then we're gonna try to do a single leg squat. Then we're gonna do that on the left. Then we're gonna do palms up rows, and we're gonna do tricep kickbacks. So grab a single dumbbell. So we're gonna take our feet about hip width apart. And the challenge for this is to make sure that when we're doing our forward fold, that we're not letting that shoulder drop as we go down into that forward position. So 45 seconds in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're just gonna do deadlift. So hinge, row, and then stand up nice and tall. Hinge, row, and stand. Really think about keeping this shoulder pulled back so your torso is parallel to the floor. So when we have, I've got a heavier dumbbell today. A lot of times when we do this, we start to notice that we let that shoulder drop as we go forwards, or we let that shoulder round as we go forwards. We want to stay tall. Hinge it, pull it, and lift. And for me, I've got a 15, so there's a huge difference between the right and the left. 2 and 1. All right, single leg squat. For me, it's kind of like a lunge position, but my foot is closer. You can also take the foot out in front. So you can also just do kind of a semi-tandem stance. I just want you to think times on, having one leg doing a little bit more work than the other. So I'm just gonna think about dropping down, coming back up. I'm supported, but I've got one leg that's doing a lot more work than the other. So we're just gonna drop down, sit, and stand. Again, you can have one foot out in front. You can have that foot flat. Just one leg is doing a little bit more work than the other leg. Good, we've got about 10 seconds. We're gonna switch it over to the other side. How deep you go is up to you. I can go pretty deep. 2 and 1. Now we're gonna go for deadlift with a row on the other side. So we're just gonna take our feet about hip width apart, shoulders down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So then we hinge, we row, and then we stand tall. So hinge, row, and stand tall. I want to think about that good body position. Again, we don't want to let that dumbbell pull us forward or rotate our torso. You may also notice that you're shifting your weight into one hip or the other. Try to keep your weight evenly distributed across both feet. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. We're going to go for our single leg squat. So other foot is going to be lifted, or you can have your other foot in front or a little bit back. We just want to try to emphasize one leg a little more than the other. 2 and 1. Good. So we're going to squat it down, and we're going to stand tall. Squat and stand. In my leg, I'm trying not to use it a lot. I'm trying to use that leg just for support, and I'm making my other leg try to do as much work as possible. But if you want to take your other foot out in front, we're down and up. When we're going deeper here, your knee is going to push a little bit more forward over your toes. Find the range of motion that feels okay. Good, 10 seconds. Apparently I just needed to do this because I just got my SI joint to pop. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Not in a bad way either. All right, palms facing forward, rows. So palm up row, palm up row. So shoulders down, hinge it forward, rotate from the shoulder, palms face forward. Here we go. So just drive and then take it down. You can have the end of your dumbbell practically running up and down your leg. So just pull up and down, squeeze and down. If you can, add that pause right at the top. So hold that pause right at the front of your pelvis and then release. Squeeze and down. Our next exercise is going to be a tricep kickback, palms facing forwards just like the rows. So a lot of us will probably need to go a little bit lighter if you go heavier on your triceps. Good, 3, 2, and 1. All right, palms facing forwards, tricep kickbacks. I'm just gonna grab 5s. This is definitely a little bit different. So shoulders down, hinge it forward, rotate palms forwards, finished position for rows, and now we're gonna straighten and bend the elbows. What I want you to keep an eye out for is on this one a lot, we tend to pop our wrist back and then curl our wrists forwards. We don't want to let that happen. I want you to imagine you've got popsicle sticks, one on top, one on bottom, going from your knuckles past your wrist onto your forearm. So you physically can't bend and straighten your wrists. Good, we've got about 12 seconds. Our next 2 exercises are on the floor. If you don't want to go to the floor, you don't go to the floor. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, plank, shoulder taps, plank, shoulder taps, incline plank, shoulder taps, or you can do a standing halo, pass the dumbbell around your hips. So standing tall, but your time is on. So we're just nice, good plank position, and we're just gonna tap our shoulder and tap our shoulder. So if you're standing, I want you to focus on a good core stability. Same on the floor, but standing, good core stability. You're just gonna pass a dumbbell around your hips, a little around the world. So if you're on the floor with me, remember we only do this once. We're just gonna do a nice, good shoulder tap. If you are doing around the world, make sure you change direction. I can't see my timer, but I'm pretty sure we're at least halfway. Next exercise will be Russian twists. Good. Let's flip it over onto our buns. We're gonna go for Russian twists. If you are standing, you can do your standing core rotation where you stand and take your shoulder towards your opposite knee. So knees bent, feet flat, right here. So just a little Russian twist. If you don't want to twist, you're gonna take it back and you're gonna hold it. So you're just gonna do a little hold. So we're just gonna do a little lean back, little C curve with your tummy. If you wanna add that rotation, you lock in your shoulders and you just think about taking hand thigh to thigh or maybe hip to hip. Little rotation, but the rotation comes from your upper spine, not from your knees and wobbling. So it's just a little turn and turn. After this, we're gonna rest, come back up to standing, start section number 2. Good, bring it up, rest. Give yourself a minute. When you're ready, come up to standing. If you're already standing, stay standing, walk around, grab a quick drink of water. Gonna move on to circuit number 2. We're gonna do a reverse lunge with a side raise, right side. Then we're gonna do a narrow squat with a curl. Then our lunge with our side raise on the left, sumo squat with a pull. And then we're going to do a front raise to a press back. So big range of motion. Then we're gonna do calf raises. So go ahead and grab a dumbbell you feel comfortable doing a single-sided side raise with. We're gonna get ready in 3, 2, and 1. So we're just gonna do a nice good lunge. Option 1, lunge, and then side raise. Option 2, side raise at the bottom of your lunge. All one side. You choose what's gonna feel good today. You can do just your side raises. You can do just your lunges. Depends on how you're feeling today. You can do this with a light weight or no weight if you've got issues with your shoulders today. But nice and tall. Remember, the great thing is we're really only doing every exercise once. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, narrow squats with hammer curls. Narrow squat, so that just means feet closer together. They don't have to be touching, just a little bit closer together. We're gonna squat, stand, thumbs to the shoulders. Squat, stand, thumbs to shoulders. Keep an eye on those knees. Sometimes they kind of like to knock out. So we go down and then we knock our knees together to stand tall. I want you to focus on keeping the hips, knees, and toes in alignment. So even if your squats are shallow, you can just squat down, stand tall, curl thumbs to shoulders. If you can go a little bit deeper, this is where we think about the difference between picking up a paper bag of groceries or picking up a pencil that fell on the floor. Good. Rest, bring it in. Reverse lunge, side raise, switching over to the other side. Good. 3, 2, and 1. So again, option 1, lunge, stand, lift it out to the side. Option 2, lunge at the bottom, or side raises at the bottom of your lunge. A little bit more core. Single-sided is going to challenge your core by not allowing you to bend side to side. We just try to stay nice and tall. So we do everything once, but we're still getting a lot of repetition today throughout the 3 circuits. Good, we've got 10 seconds. We're gonna go sumo squat with an elbow drive. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, sumo squat with an elbow drive. This is a little bit of side and back shoulder. You can do this body weight. You can do just sumos. You can do lightweight. I'm doing 5s. We're gonna go down and we're going to elbow somebody back behind us. Down and elbow. You can see for me, my elbows are bringing my arms parallel to the floor. So I'm not trying to backhand somebody, but I'm not lifting and keeping my thumbs down. Some of you might be able to do a similar exercise, upright rows. I can't. That is an exercise that I am not supposed to do. So I don't ever let my arms do this personally. At least not right now. So I just think about parallel to the floor, elbows back. 2 and 1. All right, front raise, press back. I am going very light. I'm doing 3s. So it's a forward hinge, 2 and 1. So we bring thumbs up, and now we're going to bring pinkies up. So it's a good forward fold. So a front raise and a press back. We don't want to be here if we can avoid it. Try to get that forward fold, even if it's a little forward fold. Thumbs up, pinkies back. This is getting back of the shoulder. We have a lot of shoulder work today, so you modify as needed. Less than 15 seconds. You can also do this body weight. This is really good mobility work here. Control that spine. Lift with those little bitty muscles on the back of your shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Calf raises. Calf raises. You can grab a dumbbell, you can grab 2 dumbbells, you can grab no dumbbells, and you can just stand nice and tall. Here's 2 and 1. So we're just gonna lift and we're gonna hold. Lift, hold, and then we set it down. Check your feet, make sure we're not rolling out to the pinky. So So just think about dancers. They're trying to balance on their point shoes, which really is a lot of big toe. So even if we're not getting that high, we're trying to hold that nice neutral ankle position. So this is one if you struggle with that neutral position. And I want you to think about holding onto a chair or a wall. I have to watch my right foot just naturally kind of starts to go out to the side. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going down to the floor, plank with leg lifts, incline plank with leg lifts, or if you're standing, you're just gonna do a nice good glute extension. So plank with a leg lift, 2 and 1. So we're just gonna lift and lower, lift and lower. If you want to be in a knee plank, you can be in a knee plank. If you need to be hands and knees, you can be hands and knees. So the farther forward your knees are, the easier this tends to be. We just don't want to let our knees go in front of our hips. So either under the hips or behind. If you're standing, a standing straight leg lift, we're all bracing our core and not allowing our low back to arch and our pelvis to rock. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you're on the floor, on your back, you're gonna do side bend, reach for your ankle. If you're standing, same thing, side bend, reach for your ankle. Here's 3, 2, and 1. So lift up, and we're going to just do a side bend with a little ankle tap. Side bend, ankle tap. If you need to, lift, tap, tap, center, and down. If you're standing, I want you to try to stay tall and just do a little side bend. Run your hand down the side of your leg, trying not to turn or push the hips out. So again, we're bending from our ribs up. Ribs up, and it's okay if you can only go an inch or 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in, shake it out. Those of you that are on the floor, we're gonna stay on the floor. If you are staying standing, we're gonna stay standing and do something different. If you're on the floor, you're gonna do a single leg bridge, and you're gonna take a leg out and a leg in. If you're standing, you can do this, or you can do a little inner thigh, run the heel up your shin, or you can do a little kick the soccer ball or try to take your inner thigh up towards the ceiling. Second exercise, Skullcrusher, regular kickbacks or overhead extension, chest presses, banded chest press, incline push-up, and then chest fly pullover. If you're staying standing, you're gonna do a round of chest fly and then a couple rounds of press backs. But we're gonna take it all the way down. We're gonna bring it up into a single leg bridge. So 45 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna lift up. Option 1 is just the single leg bridge. You can absolutely stay here. Option 2, you're gonna take the leg that's up, you're gonna open your hip out, and then bring it back up again. It is not going to touch the floor. That is not our goal. Our goal is not to get the thigh to the floor and come back up. Our goal is just a little out and in. A little out, a little in. You can take the leg straight and go out and in, out to the side, bring it back up. Your goal is your single leg bridge, maybe a little inner thigh. If you're standing, your single leg bridge is going to be the standing on one leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it up. Skullcrusher, one side only, single dumbbell. You can do an overhead extension or a palm in kickback, but arm is up. We're gonna lower the dumbbell to the side of the head by your ear and then come right back up again. So I am doing right arm only. If you need to do one dumbbell with both hands, that's okay, but I'm trying to get some single leg work or single sided work in today. nice good lower the dumbbell and then straighten. Lower and then straighten. So wrist or elbow is directly in line with your shoulder. It's pointing up towards the ceiling. It's kind of like we're swinging a hammer. This is our hammer curls upside down. Good, 10 seconds. We're going to go to the bridge on the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it in. Carefully set that dumbbell off to the side. We're going to do our bridge with our inner and outer thigh lift. So go ahead and take both feet flat on the floor. Tuck your tail a little bit. Tuck your ribs a little bit. Let's lift it up. And again, your first option is just your single leg bridge. Your standing option, you can absolutely just do a single leg stand. But if you can, we're going to take the leg out and bring it back up. And the trick here is that leg is going to want to pull your opposite hip up and off the floor or away from the floor. We want to keep this hip nice and steady. You can take the leg up, straight, out and in. This is going to be a little harder. If you're staying standing today, again, a single leg stand is really going to get those glutes. And then if you want to do that soccer ball kick or run the heel up the shin, it's going to get a little inner thigh and a little hip work for you. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Going for our Skullcrusher on the other side. So we're going to take the palm facing in, and we're just going to lower the dumbbell to the side of your head and then straighten. 2, and 1. So your time is on. If you're standing, overhead tricep extension is going to be a little bit more similar to this, or another tricep kickback, but this time our palm is facing in instead of forwards like we did when we were all standing. We just want to get a little bit of tricep here. You can even do a banded tricep extension if you really want to go for something different. Trying to do a kickback with a dumbbell versus a band is very different. It feels different. The tension is different. It's nice to mix it up. I kind of miss being able to do band exercises with everybody. I try to do it occasionally, but not everybody has bands. I kind of miss that about in person. 2, and 1. Good. All right, carefully set that dumbbell down. We're going to do chest presses. Chest presses. If you're standing, banded chest press is probably going to be your best option. Good, time is on. So just a basic chest press. Lower down and press it up. If you're standing, banded chest press. Band is behind you. You're going to take it under your arms and you're going to do a nice good press forwards. You can have elbows in. If you do, you're going to get more triceps. If your elbows are a little bit out, it's a little more chest. If you're standing, you are also welcome to do lean back, sit in your chair, and do a dumbbell chest press or incline push-ups. Less than 10 seconds. And I forgot, we're only doing one set of everything. So for the next exercise, if you're standing, you're going to do a press back. 2, and 1. So if you're on the floor, 1 dumbbell or 2, I'm doing 1, hold it on the end. This is where we lower the dumbbell towards the floor by opening at the shoulder and then coming back at our chest. So lower down, lift it up. Your time is on. If you're standing, I want you to do the press backs. I want you to focus on your back. And I'm messing this up for everybody. So we're all doing pullovers today, or press backs. We're supposed to do a chest fly with a pullover, but we're not doing that today, apparently, because we're already halfway through. So pullovers or press backs. I forgot there's supposed to be a chest fly in here too. That's okay. We need to work our backs sometimes a little bit more than our chest, I feel. Although we have had a lot of back work today already. But after this, we've got 2 more core exercises and we're good. 2, and 1. All right. Hands and knees, rear fly, right side, then left side. These are our last 2 exercises. So we're just going to be hands and knees. 2, and 1. So we're just going to lift it out to the side and bring it down. Out and down. If you want to make it harder, take your opposite leg out and extend it for a bird dog with your rear fly. Those of you that are standing, absolutely forward fold, rear fly right here. So we're just gonna take it out and down, little soft bend in the elbow. So our dumbbell never actually comes back down to the floor until we switch sides. Got that little soft bend in the elbow. We're lifting with the back of the shoulder, little muscles. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna switch it over to the other side. Same thing. Hands and knees. Brace the core. So it's not a rounded spine, but we're not arching our low back either. Happy medium. 2 and 1. We're gonna lift it out and bring it back down. So open and then lower. So this is our chest fly in reverse. So a lot of times when we do an exercise on the front, we have a similar exercise we can do for the muscles on the back that are the opposites. So nice good lift, nice good lower. 15 seconds, and then we're gonna stretch. Good, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, give yourself a little rest. Give yourself a little bit of a break. I'm gonna take a moment, clean up all of my dumbbells because this is one of those workouts where almost every dumbbell that I own is out and about and in my way. So if you want to, take a minute, put your equipment away, or just give yourself a little bit of a rest period. Grab a drink. Let's bring it over to the floor. If you need to stay standing, you can do standing. You can also do this sitting in a chair. So we're gonna take both legs out straight. We're gonna have our knees straight, our feet are just relaxed. And we're just gonna slowly walk ourselves forwards. A little bit of a hamstring and low back stretch from all the leg work that we did today. Nice deep breaths, and every time we exhale, see if we can go just another millimeter farther. Good, let's go ahead and bring it up. We're going to take bottoms of the feet touching, inner thigh stretch. If you are staying standing, you can do, this is a good one, you can do seated, where you can just take your legs out and gently press out on your inner thighs with your elbows. So we're gonna sit nice and tall, and if you'd like to add a little forward fold or forward hinge at your hips, you can. Good, we're gonna take it out. We're gonna take our left leg out straight. We're gonna cross our right ankle over our right thigh. Now you can absolutely stay here, or you can hinge back just a little and you can start to pull that left leg in until you feel a stretch in that outer thigh. But we don't want to pull that leg in and be leaning way far back. If you have to lean really far back, sit more upright and then just take that heel out. You can do this again sitting in a chair. This is a figure 4 or gentleman stretch. Good, release, switch it to the other side. Right leg out, left ankle over your thigh just above your knee. You can start here, let that knee drift out to the side, or you're just gonna pull in a little bit. And 1. Good. Bring it in. We're going to flip it over hands and knees. This is a good time to come to standing if you need to go to standing. We're going to sit our hips back towards our heels. Reach those arms out. Drop your forehead down towards the floor. And you can add a little side-to-side wiggle. You want to try to stretch out underneath those arms. Good. Tuck your chin, round your spine if you're comfortable with that. Roll through into a plank position. Pull the shoulders down, point your toes, squeeze the glutes, drop the hips. Option 1, variation of up dog or cobra. Option 2, go down onto your forearms, Sphinx. Option 3, all the way down onto your tummy, chin resting on your hands. If you're standing, you're going to place the heels of your hands on the shelf of your glutes, and you're going to push down on your buns. That will push your hips forwards while not putting too much stress on your low back. Let's lift up a little bit. We're going to take our right foot by our right hand into a runner's lunge position. Left knee is going to be down on the floor. Open it as far back as you comfortably can. Your right forearm, we're going to hinge forward, try to get it closer to the floor. And then we're going to open our book, reach towards the ceiling. So we're going to hinge forward, try to get closer to the floor. Open your book. If you are standing, this is a good one to do with your hands on a counter or on the seat of a chair. Your foot will be to the side of the chair or as far forward as you can get it. Good. Bring it in. We're going to switch it over to the other side. No judgment how you get there. I just step it back into a plank and then drop my knee down. So we're just going to do a short hold. Then we're going to take that forearm, drop it towards the floor, open towards the ceiling. So little hinge forwards, and then open your shoulder, reach for the sky. Now, a lot of you don't feel bad if you're like struggling just to get your elbow to the inside of your knee. That's okay. We all start somewhere and then work our way up or down in this case. Good. Bring it in. We're going to come up to a standing position. You can come to your knees and then do your lunge. You can walk it forwards. You can walk it back. Whatever feels good. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. We're going to take a big breath in. Right hand is going to grab the left wrist, and then we're going to very gently do a little pull to the side. Lift your ribs, keep the hips down, and then release. Good. Big breath in. Left hand gently grabs the right wrist, and we're going to gently pull ourselves up and over. And then bring it in. Thumbs forward. We're going to roll the shoulders up, back, and down into our back pocket. Good. Shoulders down, ear to shoulder, side to side. Bring the head up. We're going to look to one side, look to the other. Good. Bring it in the center. Big breath in. Spread the fingers, spread the toes, and exhale. One more time. Big breath in and out. And you are all done.